Comes to all the movies that came out in theaters September 2022. First of all, you had Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul came out September 2nd. Comedy written and directed by Adama Ebo in her directorial debut, based on her 2018 short film with the same name. And then that movie is actually released in theaters and Peacock as well. And then you got Barbarian, came out September 9th, horror film written and directed by Zach Krager. Then you had House of Darkness, September 9th, comedy horror written and directed by Neil LaBute, reimagining of Bram Stoker's horror classic Dracula. And then you had Clerks Free, came out September 13th. That was directed by Kevin Smith. And then, The Woman King came out September 16th. Historical epic based on true events, directed by Gina Prince Bythewood. And then you had Pearl on September 16th. Slasher directed by T. West, and a prequel to X, which is also directed by West. Then you had Jeepers Creepers Reborn, came out September 19th. Fourth installment in the Jeepers Creepers franchise, directed by Timo Vuorensola. Then you had Don't Worry Darling, came out September 23rd. Psychological thriller, directed by Olivia Wilde. Then Smile, came out September 30th. Psychological horror film written and directed by Parker Finn in his directorial debut, based on a short film called Laura Hasn't Slept that came out in 2020. And I actually didn't end up seeing a single new theatrical release this month. There's no comic book films came out in September. No really any sci-fi fantasy films. No new animated film from Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks, any of them. And so this was in some ways a quieter month. There's several horror films that came out. Jeepers Creepers Reborn was definitely not well received, but I remember that Barbarian was actually quite well received. I don't know about Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul. I actually don't recall hearing about this film at all before I looked it up just now, and I hadn't really heard about House of Darkness or Clerks 3 either, or Woman King or Pearl. And I don't know if I'd heard of Don't Worry Darling. Maybe I had. I definitely had heard about Smile, but that'll be it for now.